Hello everyone, my name is Jason Bias, and I'm here today to inform you on the effects that drugs and addiction have had on the United States and West Virginia. Have you ever seen someone that you thought was on drugs? Did they seem crazy? Was it? That's generally what we ask. But are these the questions that we should be asking? Maybe we should be asking how it affects people in the area, or maybe how we could change the outcome of addiction. There's all kinds of people affected by addiction, and maybe some people that you may even know. But I hope in the next few minutes you'll have a better understanding on how to change, or possibly even maybe a better understanding of how the United States and our state alone has the resources to help addicts, and maybe the effects that it takes on the state. Not only is addiction a problem for people, it affects directly, but it's also a burden on the judicial system as well. It causes overpopulation in our jails, slower court processes, not to mention the cost it has on the state for these things. The bigger picture, however, is the death rate that has been getting higher in the United States, but not only in the United States. As the Denver Post has reported, it starts with West Virginia. West Virginia has a higher death rate than our nation did 10 years ago. And the states that have followed are now looking towards what West Virginia has done to try to slow that process, but it hasn't slowed very much. The Denver Post actually reported that where the nation stands now with its death rate on drug abuse is where West Virginia was 10 years ago. This was in 2016, which is a crazy fact to actually say out loud. The fact that drugs are so easily obtained doesn't help either. Doctors are paid or even persuaded with money incentives to get people on certain prescriptions. Big pharmaceuticals try to come in and influence them to get their drugs that they produce, and it's all about the money. So pharmaceuticals can take maybe some of the blame. It was reported by the Daily Memphian that the city of Memphis was suing a big pharmaceutical for the manufacture and misrepresentation of opioids, for the management and other form pain by misleading consumers and medical providers through misrepresentation or omissions regarding the appropriate uses, risk, and safety of opioids. Manufactured defendants knew that, barring exceptional circumstances, opioids are too addictive and too debilitating for long-term use in chronic non-cancer pain, lasting 3 months or longer. The lawsuit reads, "This alone shows the price of the United States has had to pay in the last few years." Yet West Virginia is at the top of the list for drug addiction and death. Metro News did a poll and found that 52% of West Virginians knew someone or a family member addicted to drugs. That is over half the state and doesn't seem to be slowing anytime soon. This poll was done in 2017 and showed a 4% increase in 2018. But in 2016, the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said that 884 people died of drug overdoses in West Virginia, in the highest rate in the country. That's in the entire United States. Due to all the deaths and the fact that the nation is under the epidemic, as President Trump has pointed out, allows people to get a little more knowledgeable of the situation and hopefully can help to keep later generations from becoming addicts themselves. It has also opened more help centers, rehabs in the nation to help those in need. The more we talk about it, the more that we continue to bring it to the surface and show that there is actually people out there needing help, that are addicted, that are troubled, instead of asking the questions of how crazy they are, or maybe why are they there, or how they got there. Maybe we should look and see how we can help, how we can change them, how we can do something in our lives to help shape the lives of our future generations But not only that, but to help the people that are in these addictions. It's a serious matter. It's something that time's going to have to help shape and change. And hopefully, by the more people know about it, the more we can get things out there and centers helped up and rehabs, and more people are funding it because of the knowledge that's been set out there. So maybe the questions we should ask, instead of, maybe, because I know everybody's seen the videos and you think it's kind of funny sometimes, but it's sad. So no matter what, maybe the next questions we can ask for the future is, how can I help, or how can I change my county, my state, my nation? That's the questions I think the future generations need to be asking, and it starts with us. Thank you.